climate change is to you?
With the term climate change, we refer to changes in the global climate and especially to changes in meteorological conditions.
Climate change is a big phenomenon that threatens and affects our Earth. The ices are melting, the global temperature is rising, the water level in the ocean and seas is rising too because of the heavy rainfall and more.
Climate change is a set of weather phenomena that are essentially destroying the Earth.
Climate change is defined as the change in climate and not climate variability that has natural causes.
What are the causes of the climate change?
The main cause of climate change is the burning of fossil fuels such as oil, coal and natural gas, which emits greenhouse gases into the atmosphere.
The causes of climate change is the greenhouse effect, certain gases in Earth's atmosphere. Gases act like greenhouse gas, trapping the sun's heat and preventing its diffusion into space, causing global warming.
Other human activities, such as agriculture and deforestation, also contribute to their proliferation.
What phenomena we can observe?
We have noticed that there aren't many snowfalls, the summer is getting bigger and bigger every year, and it's hotter. We also have warm winters, frequent forest fires, lots of rain, so we have floods too.
Climate change affects all regions around the world and are observed in many effects. Polar ice shields are melting and the sea is rising. In some regions, extreme weather events and rainfall are becoming more common, while others are experiencing more extreme heat waves and droughts. When summer is longer, it is also hotter, resulting in frequent wildfires. Climate change is expected to lead to an increase of precipitation in many areas and cause flooding.
The phenomena that we observe are very warm winters, longer duration of summer, frequent wildfires, it rarely snows, and very sudden and heavy rainfalls with risk of flooding.
What can we do to protect the environment?
Think globally, act locally. To protect the environment, we must become ecologically conscious, which means we must apply recycling in our daily life. Limit the use of plastics. At school, there is a natural disaster handling plan. We plant more trees in our neighborhood.
In our area, we protect the natural resources, the forest, the hills, the sea and the hills.
We use solar energy at school.
We recycle.
We use bikes and walking.
We save energy and water.
I learned how to recycle efficiently. I try to collect as many rubbish as I can when I go to the beach. I can stop myself buying goods uncontrollably. I teach younger children the importance of respecting our environment. I try to reuse things instead of buying new ones.
Climate change poses an urgent threat to our world, but all of us can do something to help fight it and build a better future. We need climate action now, or these impacts will intensify.
If not enough, if only one observes all these things, we all have to try for a better future.
What if it were possible for a small nation to make a large impact in the fight against climate change? Well, it turns out it is. Let's journey to the northernmost region of the Baltic states, to a land where digital innovation meets environmental consciousness. Estonia. Estonia, despite its small size, is taking large strides in the battle against global warming. It's leading the way through a variety of sustainable measures that are as innovative as they are effective. Firstly, Estonia has embraced the power of wind. With an extensive coastline and many islands, Estonia is perfectly situated to harness the power of the wind. Wind farms dotting the landscape are not an uncommon sight, and these renewable energy sources play a major role in reducing the country's reliance on fossil fuels. But Estonia's efforts don't stop with wind power. The country is also a trailblazer in the use of biomass for energy. In fact, over half of Estonia's total energy consumption comes from biomass. By turning to resources like wood, agricultural waste, and even organic household waste, Estonia is finding new ways to power its nation while reducing its carbon footprint. And let's not forget about Estonia's commitment to digital innovation. The country is a global leader in digitization, and it's using this strength to tackle climate change. From digital solutions that monitor and reduce energy consumption, to smart grid technologies that improve the efficiency of renewable energy sources, Estonia's digital prowess is a powerful weapon in the fight against global warming. Estonia's climate change prevention efforts are a lesson in the power of innovation and commitment. This small Baltic nation is proving that size doesn't determine impact. Through a combination of renewable energy, biomass consumption, and digital innovation, Estonia is making a big difference in the battle against climate change. The effectiveness of Estonia's efforts is clear. Despite being a small nation, it ranks highly on the Climate Change Performance Index, outperforming many larger, wealthier nations. This is a testament to the power of focused efforts and innovative thinking. It's a reminder that every country, no matter its size, has a role to play in preventing climate change. In conclusion, Estonia's approach to climate change prevention is a shining example of how innovation and commitment can lead to significant progress. From wind farms and biomass to digital solutions, Estonia is showing the world that it's possible to make a difference no matter how small you are. Whether we're individuals, communities, or nations, we can all learn from Estonia's example and contribute to the fight against climate change in our own unique ways.
Now, why are we seeing this shocking image and data not only in Spain, but all around the world? We'll be brief. Climate change. Climate change is the modification of temperature and other climate variables. To understand this, we need to know the causes and consequences. Let's begin.
Climate change is mainly caused by human activities, such as the burning of fossil fuels and deforestation. These actions release large amounts of greenhouse gases, trapping heat in the atmosphere and causing global warming. The increase in global temperature leads to extreme phenomena such as droughts, floods, and more intense weather events.
In our country, the most noticeable effects of climate change is the appearance of prolonged droughts, as you have seen in the images before. These affect agriculture, reducing food availability and threatening food security.
Other consequences include the lengthening of summers estimated by the Spanish Meteorological Agency to almost 5 weeks since the 70s. The decrease in average river flows, in some cases more than 20% in recent decades. The expansion of the semi-arid climate, with more than 30,000 square kilometers of new semi-arid territories in a few decades. The increase in heat waves, which are becoming more frequent, longer and more intense. Last year, 11,324 people died in Spain because of climate change.
The estimated economic losses in Spain due to climate change have been 591 billion euros in the last 30 years.
Unfortunately, droughts can be solved, so the only thing we can do is improve water management. Here are some ideas of how we can prevent this event.
Recollect rainwater to water your plants.
Close the tap while you brush your teeth or while you are washing your hands.
Use native, drought-tolerant plants, ground covers and mulch to retain moisture and reduce the need for irrigation. It's useful to choose a cistern with a double flush button. Turn off the lights when you aren't using it.
Use public transport. Don't bathe, have a short shower.
Remember that every small action counts, and by adopting this practice at home, you significantly contribute to sustainable water management and drought prevention. Join the fight against climate change.
Change is in your hands!
There is little water, little snow in our voivodeship. These changes are increasing. The effects of climate change are
fires, drought,
hurricanes and tornadoes. People use too much electricity and water. These are our artworks that show these problems.
What can we do?
We can ride our bikes instead of using cars. Save energy. For example, switch off the light if it is not necessary. Do not leave plugs in sockets. Save water. Have a quick shower. Turn off the water when you brush your teeth. Use dishwashers.
Don't waste food.
For example, if you throw away a sandwich, you waste 1,300 liters of water used to produce it. It is important to install ecological stocks and photovoltaic panels. Such devices reduce carbon dioxide emissions.
Taking care of the planet is our